So, hello everyone. My name is Insia. I am one of the MAC team leads and members who's been there for over almost 2 years now.
I'm Sachi. I'm in 8th grade and I'm a teacher at the Mac workshops and also helps working on the website.
Yeah, and welcome to our monthly app challenge team. So we started off with our co-founders, Benjamin, Zora, and Winbert. This was during the early parts of the pandemic, and they saw that due to the sudden change, there seemed to be a lack of motivation for people to continue to learn due to the sudden isolation, as well as there were lack of options or workshops or places that people could learn to, since everyone was all of a sudden switching to online school, and most of the workshops and events that happened were usually in person. So they decided to come together and create this monthly app challenge. And so they found that our monthly app challenge workshops were a perfect way for people to learn and grow with not only people around them, but with people all around the world, which meant a larger community and connecting with them. And that also meant that they were learning from a variety of people who came from different backgrounds and had different experience levels. And this allowed them to continue to develop their passion for STEM and coding. And with a bonus that was they could attend free workshops with pretty little time commitment. So what our monthly app challenge team basically does is that every month we release a new monthly theme based on either some event that's happening in the month or just another theme that hasn't been used yet. And we provide a shallow application or 2 shallow applications for different levels of attendees. So usually we do have a beginner application for attendees that are newer or maybe have a more basic level of training. And we have a more advanced application for attendees who want to challenge themselves more. And so during the workshops, we end up teaching them new modifications as well as new topics that they can implement into their own apps. And they continue to work with that and do that until they, at the end of the month, submit their coding app, and we end up choosing a winner for that month, and they get a prize for it. And so our workshops are just a way for them to ask questions if they have any, and for us to introduce more topics and enhance as well as create and give them more coding knowledge so that they can continue to implement it not only on our apps that we give them as well as their own new projects.
Our Mac workshop so far has had 24 monthly themes. They're all very different for every single month, and it has been running on for a total of exactly 2 years. And we have had over 1,000 attendees attend our workshops too. Next slide. So here are some testimonials from some of our MAC team members. Abraham is the head of our MAC team social media outreach and is also a former student. And Christy is a Mac team app developer, and she also teaches out in our Mac workshops too. Next slide. And for me, Sachi, I'm a Mac team teacher and also a former student. I also work on the monthly newsletters and sometimes help with developing the website too. And Julia is a Mac team app developer.
And so just adding on to Sachi, most of these testimonials, these came from people who were former students who started off with just attending the workshop that Zora, Winbert, and Benjamin originally started, and we did, and continued to see that this was a great place to learn, and they felt that they would like to continue that learning and ended up joining our team through a process. And we are very glad they joined us because through the knowledge that they had learned through connecting with our global community, they were able to implement into creating a better monthly app challenge, and it helped us grow as a team too. And so I think that is all we have for our presentation. If you have any questions, please let us know, and thank you.
Thank you, Insia, Sachi, and for presentation. I have a couple of questions, and then I think we can wrap it up and share this recording. My first question is, each MEC team served about 1 year learning and helping the global community. And then they actually, on top of just developing monthly app and opening workshop, first founders team did ebook making, right? And then we're going to use it for the students in Tanzania through our mutual network collaboration. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. How about this team? Do you guys have any plan ideas when you guys step away from the current role and empower the next development team? Do you guys have any legacy project in mind so future teams can use?
I think we had started this last year, but we had this kind of mock hackathon. Since it was the first time we did it, we did struggle a little bit with how to, like, I guess, create it and host it. But I think that was a pretty good way to connect more people, like other than the people who were attending our workshops, because other people ended up coming. And it was a great way to challenge themselves, as well as like utilize the knowledge that they had learned through the past months into like one big app. And we were just trying to help them and support them along the way through creating like weekly type sessions for them to work, as well as ask questions. And I think we could make that even bigger and better in the future, so that like in general, for like the monthly app challenge, we have something that attendees also look forward to every year, rather than like kind of like a similar kind of repetitive challenge. And that might be something that helps perhaps bring in more people, because maybe they find that more interesting to do as well.
Oh, you mentioned, you're talking about global hackathon, right?
Yes.
That's a really good idea. Yeah, I think that's your second MEC team's legacy project. You guys initiated first, right? And it's a great idea to continue based on last year's learning. And then my next question after this, I think we can wrap it up. Dennis and Harrison, because you guys joined as second year MEC team, and they did amazing work every week, every month. I'd like to hear your testimonials to how MEC impacted you in terms of technical, non-technical learning and skills. Dennis, do you want to go first?
Sure. So, you know, I joined MAC, I believe, sometime in September. So I've been in MAC for, I believe, around 6 or 7 months about. And it's been a pretty interesting process. I've met a lot of different people through our workshops. I've met our development coaches, which are very excellent and have a ton of knowledge related to computer science. And I've also met our students. Our students are very engaged. I feel like, you know, it's a great experience to be able to teach our knowledge and what we know regarding coding to people that then can also teach others. And this just helps build the community regarding technology. And I feel like that's just, especially in the modern world where everything is based around it, I feel like that's something that's very important. And it's just a very positive thing. So it's been a very rewarding experience, in my opinion.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dennis. And you also rework on our website, right? So
yeah,
yes. I really appreciate your initiative.
Mm-hmm.
And Harrison, how about you?
It's been a learning experience, both from talking to people, how to communicate, and just getting more technical experience. When you teach someone else to do it, you reinforce what you already know. And since we're building new apps every month, I learn new things every month. to just reinforce my technical skills.
Wonderful. And I noticed, Harrison, you became much more comfortable, fluent in presentation and speaking, in public speaking. So I hope that was beneficial for you personally. And thank you for sharing your testimonial. And the Coach Abraham, you are the crusader, keeping us together whenever we are at crisis. Thank you so much for joining. It's late hours for you. How about you, Coach Abraham? You've been seeing taking off from the beginning and now through the whole entire 2-year journey. What do you think of a Mental Lab Challenge personally to you and you know, as a global initiative?
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Met a lot of people, and I remember when I was a student, I learned a lot. You know, being provided the platform to get to apply your coding skills and learn more. And the price tag during that time was quite exciting. And also the certificates. I think we have given the students this sense of achievement to compete, to win, and to do it in a fun-filled way. I think it's so much fun. And I hope the journey ahead is more fun-filled and so on. Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you, everyone. We can wrap it up here, and we'll put this at the YouTube and the Vimeo, and then we'll share it with all the ACF affiliation, including the, there's the East Bay Partnering School, Tennyson, and we're gonna make our digital literacy Zoom class 2 times in March. And they are high school students. And we are going to share our Mental Lab Challenge, this recording, and we will invite the students from that school to either join as a developer or join as a learning opportunity. So this recording will be used many, many ways to spread the words and empower continuously. Sounds good? Yeah. Thank you so much. And I'm going to stop recording.